Yo, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence.com and welcome to another Pokken Tournament video. Today we're taking a look at the online ranked mode. I have been playing this game like crazy, guys. It is so freaking addictive. Like, this is one of the most addictive online games I've ever played. This is right up there with like Madden 05 for me. Smash Bros is addictive, but just because I'm a tournament player and I want to get better. But the online sucks. Like, the online is not, the online's not very good. There's no ranking system and stuff like that. But anyway, this is so addicting because it's like you want to rank up, you want to do better. And if anybody was asking like how well does Pokken run online, there's some lag here and there on some matches with people with bad connections. But for the most part, it runs better than Smash Bros. But I think that's only because the game is much slower. So sometimes you might not feel the lag as much because the game is just a slower pace. It's not a slow game per se, but it's just a slower pace than Smash. So you can't really feel the lag as much, but it's there sometimes. But anyway, like I said, I've been playing a lot of matches. I'm ranked at this point. I'm ranked like a C4 at this point, and I'm going on to almost C3. Or I'm ranked C3. So these are some of my earlier matches from D. The E matches were horrible. Like, I lost so many times before I just got it, you know, and I understood like, okay, well, how can I attack my opponent? What can I do to get better? So this is when I really start to understand, kind of. I still lose sometimes, but for the most part, like, I'll string off wins of like 10 games in a row or like 5 or 6 games in a row. Whereas before, it used to be like, I'll win like 1 and then lose 1, or win 1 then lose 2. So that's why I have like, I think I have like 40 something losses, and I have over 130 wins. But anyway, to get to the match here, I'm rambling on about things. Pikachu, the one thing that I know about Pikachu is like obviously all the players like fight the same somewhat, but a lot of Pikachus like to do the same thing. They like to hit you with a Thunderbolt if you jump a lot, which is like their anti-air. But then when you're on the ground, they like to just bum rush you, and then if they'll get close, they'll try to grab. But you know, as you can see here, I'm doing a good job of avoiding the grabs from the Pikachu, and I'm really just trying to stay in the air. Because like I can't really beat Pikachu, like those neutral things. Pikachu kind of outranges me at times, and his speed is better. So I have to be very careful because those Thunderbolts will hit into a phase shift. So I'm just trying to stay in the air, get some shots on him there. But Pikachu gets me with a nice combo. This Pikachu is very aggressive. It's a very aggressive Pikachu, which is like what you're supposed to do. And like this Cubone, don't get hit with this Cubone setup. Do not get hit with that Cubone setup. A lot of people like to do that online. Don't get caught with that. Or like they'll throw a Cubone out there and they'll expect you to block it. Then they'll run in for a grab, or they'll run in for, or they'll charge up and they'll do their burst attack. So just be careful about those Cubone setups. Block, and then you can do a counter attack, or you can do something. Just kind of see what they're trying to do. And right here, I just went into my burst and just got him. So that kind of ended the match there. Against the aggressive Pikachus, you really just gotta, because like they get burst a lot. That's the one thing about Pikachu. They get burst a lot, so you just have to kind of endure their burst, and then once their burst is gone, really counterattack them and hit them hard. Finish the match, definitely. So we're moving on to the next battle here. So the thing about Charizard is I think Charizard might be one of the worst characters in the game. I mean, I know some people are good with him, but I think he might be one of the worst characters in the game. He has some good attacks. His flying stance is cool. But Charizard is easily one of the characters that I've beat the most, and even high-level Charizards that I've played, Charizards that were ranked above me. I think I beat a couple Charizards that were in the C range, which is pretty good. I mean, the game just came out if you're already in the C range, so that's good. So that's one thing I noticed is like I can consistently beat Charizards. I don't know if it's just a bad matchup from Lucario, but from what I'm seeing, Charizard isn't necessarily one of the best Pokemon. He's not like he can't do anything though, because like all the Pokemon in this game are all dangerous. They're all good. They can all dole out damage, especially Charizard. He's like freaking strong. He's super strong, and his synergy burst, like all you have to do is get a grab, seismic toss to the LNR, and like that's an instant link. So to the burst attack. So that's pretty good. But I didn't see a lot of Charizards going for it. So that's the thing. Maybe I need to play better Charizards. But going on to the match here, I'm just trying to keep Charizard out. That's the one thing about Charizard. He has a really powerful attack, so I'm just kind of keeping my distance, trying to see if I can surprise him with some homing attacks, and I got him there, which was good. And then once we're in the duel phase, I just try to keep him out because Charizard hits so hard. Try to get a little anti-air there, but he was ready for it. There you go, got him with that there. He's not really using his flying stance well. Although he did a good job right there, mashing the attack and countering what I was trying to do. But really the dive kick, that's like the Kung Lao. The Kung Lao is too strong in this game. If you're a Lucario player, this is something that you need to do. You definitely need to do the Kung Lao kick, the little angled kick down. That's just jumping B then X. That kick is so good for spacing wise. It's really good for starting your combo, your main combo, which is just going to be X, B, then X, then Y, Y, Y. That's your main combo. Or you can finish off with Y, 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 and then like up and A. That's dangerous though. Got a little anti-air there. But as you can see, the Kung Lao kick, and then there. It's also like somewhat safe on block for a lot of characters. Like you'll just be able to attack first. So that's one other thing, but not all characters. I've noticed that some characters it's not really safe on block. But see, look at that dive kick. Dive kick's so good. You can see here, dive kicked him again. That's one thing you got to realize. And then he gets desperate and he hits me. I don't know. I was throwing a fireball. I was throwing a aura spear. I was throwing an aura spear and he hit me with it. But the only issue now is that he did it really early and I still have mine. But I'm really confident, so I'm not sure if I... Oh, no, never mind. I activated it. I was going to say, sometimes I don't activate it. But I activated it here. And this is when I can just really go to work. His is done. I still have mine. I can just kind of mash and really just go to work on him. See, that's the best thing with Charizard. That's pretty nice there. But he's just mashing, so I'm just like, okay. The one thing about the burst attacks, like, you can just... like do them, like they'll just go through stuff. So if someone tries to grab you if they're up close, they try to hit you with the hard attack. If you do a burst attack, it'll just go through everything, which is kind of sucks at times, because like if you're really trying to do something, but you have to just be careful. Like you have to be really careful when you're fighting someone with burst. You can't just go up there and start mashing. Yes, they flinch if you hit them, but you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful, otherwise you're going to get burst attacked right in the middle of it. So moving on to the last match here. Gardevoir can be very annoying. This is one of the most annoying Pokemons in the game. She has a lot of different stuff. She has a like a natural counter. Like if you throw something in there, she'll just burst attack, or not burst attack, but she'll just throw like an aura from her. She has a reflector projectile, so kind of like Falco. You know how Falco throws his, but hers goes across the whole stage. So if you're trying to zone her, it doesn't really work either. She has great zoning tools. She can really link up that's it right there. If you try to throw something at her, she'll but the one thing that I noticed is like to deal with Gardevoir, if she's doing stuff on the ground, just jump up in the air and charge your attack. But then she can go up in there and get you. So that's the one thing that you have to just be careful of. And it just really becomes careful of, I should say. It really just becomes a card match or a chess match between like what you need to do. Obviously, you want to get in on Gardevoirs. You don't want to sit there and let them go to work on you long range. So I just really tried to get in, do my dive kicks, get my combos going, and just get up into the air, especially when Gardevoir's on the ground, because on the ground you can't mess with Gardevoir in the field phase. Like against Lucario, like Lucario has no chance because Gardevoir has way more range. So I just tried to mix up here, but even in the dual phase, Gardevoir can be very difficult to deal with, very difficult, and I've lost a lot of good Gardevoirs. I've also beat a couple good Gardevoirs as well. This one's okay. He's what is he? Yeah, he's an E4. So, but I mean, he's using Gardevoir the way, and this Pokemon Fennekin, I can't stand Fennekin. It gives you invulnerability like seconds, and then it also just pushes everything away, makes it difficult to get in on, especially when they have this one. All right, dive kick. All right, and right into my combo. And sometimes it's good. Oh, so that's the thing. Got to be careful. Got to be very careful. They're ready to just do that. Oh, and the one thing with Gardevoir, guys, is don't jump over that. Like, don't jump. Like when she does her burst attack, don't try to jump over. It's too big. You can't jump over it. No matter how much of a jump you get, you can't stall. It will hit you. So I learned the hard way a few times. So you just have to really, when Gardevoirs are there, you just got to block them the whole time. But I mean, I had a lot of fun fighting against this Gardevoir and other Gardevoirs that I've played, just because you know you're going to play against people that are good with Gardevoir, or people that zone like that are just going to spam. You know you are, so it's good to play against them and see what you can do, exactly what works, what doesn't work. Because I had a lot of trial and error with Gardevoir, just playing against other people. Like I would lose seriously like to almost every Gardevoir when I first started playing. I was halfway decent, but then now like at this point I was like, okay, well maybe I can do a couple things to stop Gardevoir, and like really just mixing them up, trying to jump a lot to try to get them to do their up attacks, then going in with like a low fireball, things like that is so like that right there. Nice. Got my burst attack. I'm pretty sure she's just going to back up and try to, try to block, but this is going to hurt. This is definitely going to hurt. So yeah, Lucario has a really good grab out of his synergy. So that's it for my first one. As far as my Let's Plays on Pokken Tournament, I'll be doing a lot more, giving you guys tips, talking about it, doing all sorts of stuff on Pokken Tournament. I absolutely love this game's online play. I cannot wait to play more of it. Like I said, I'm at like a C at this point, so I'm at a C4, which not bad ranking, but I'm continue to keep on playing, and I continue to try to get better. And if you guys have any tips against playing against any of the characters here, please let me know, because I think this game is actually really fun. There's some quirks that I have with it as far as the mechanics go, but it's really just like the rock paper scissors triangle system, and it works really well. So I'm having a ton of fun with it. Let me know you guys' battle tactics and strategies in the comment section below. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button if you did like it. Also subscribe if you're someone new, and we'll see you guys for the next video. Peace.